position of the urine container, if you have that model, is really crucial. And it's also important with the solids container as well to make sure that it's sitting on that side of these locating pieces. We have had a few customers that have actually fitted the solids container the wrong way around. So I'll fit it the wrong way around just to show you what I mean. This is slightly awkward because I don't want to knock the camera, but anyway, this is the wrong way around. And as you can see, the sort of pointy bit is to the front. And the problem is it can't fully sit down. So it's sitting slightly proud, which means that the concealer screen, which is currently removed, won't close fully, and therefore, nothing quite works right. So make sure that it is the right way around. So let me just remove it and put it in the right way. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's very awkward with the camera being there, but okay, so that's now fully in place. As I said, it's easy to position it like that, which means it's not actually fully within the locating pieces in the floor, which means it's slightly high. So make sure that the container is fully in place. One of the best ways of checking with it is just sort of hold the top and wiggle it backwards and forwards, and you'll feel that it is correctly located. And you'll also notice that the yellow line here, which is the clip that holds the bag in place, is at the very top of the vent housing here, not any higher. So that's that in place correctly, which is something which people often get wrong. So I'm going to fit the concealing screen now. So the concealing screen itself, if you look at the back of the concealing screen, you will see that you have these two clips, and they will go over that part there and that part there. So let me just place them on roughly. Okay, so they're roughly placed, and then when you press down, you'll hear them click into place. Okay, so that's now in place, and you can lift this up, and you'll notice that it's all okay. If things aren't working correctly, it's possible that, as I mentioned earlier, the position of the solids container isn't quite right, and you can test that by taking the solids container out and then closing the concealing screen and seeing whether everything works okay. If it does work okay without the solids container in place, then you know it's just down to incorrect positioning of the solids container. Okay, whilst we're here, let's have a look at some of the things that people have expressed concern over. One of the things is the noise that this can make if you lift it up. What I would say is the noise will reduce over time. If you find it particularly disconcerting, what you can do is put a little bit of Vaseline or silicone grease on the hinge points. So that's here and here. So you could just pop this off and then pop some Vaseline or silicone grease, silicone lubricant on those points, and that will make it quieter for you. The other thing which people comment about is the noise that closing the top can make, and we'll see if this one does it. Okay, so that sort of crack there as it opens and locks into place, and then okay, it can be a bit disconcerting. Again, what I'd say is the noise will reduce over time, but you can lessen it. So this piece here has a notch which this metal spring is sitting in. It's an L-shaped spring, and it's basically breaking the tension between that spring and that notch, which is making the noise. So once again, what you can do is put a little bit of Vaseline or silicone lubricant or silicone grease in this ridge here and on this piece here, and that will help the tension to break a lot easier, and that will reduce the noise. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It will become less of a problem over time.